I'm figuring it out. Hold on. Best life over here at the bottom. There we go. I got it. Okay. How's that going? Better? Thanks. What up, guys?
Hey.
Is it like better like this or better like that? Camera one or camera two? Probably camera two. Is that cool? We're learning as we're going. We're trying to. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. So we got one more minute. I'll, be. Does anybody know the camera one, camera two reference? What movie's that? Please tell me what's the movie. Type it in the thing. Wait. Oh. Okay, wait. How about like, do we need to be closer? Is it like, hi, how's it going? Is this better? Maybe. We've decided we put a fire on, but yes, Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Yes, party time. Excellent. Yeah, it's the best, right? So funny. I'm already sweating. I have my little look. Check these bad boys out. He gave me these, and my feet are sweating, so I put flip flops on. Hey Mac, do people in Canada wear flip flops in the winter or what? Okay, sweat. I know it's not. I'm already like, it's death. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. You do? Okay. Okay. Drop in the chat your favorite flip flop because I know there's just a bunch of collectors out there, right? Outdoor slippers. Yeah, all the time. Woo. These are rainbows, double arch. I worked at a surf shop. I think I'm a surfer, but I never actually lived at the beach long enough to technically be one. This BriarJay, I'm sorry, help me change the name on this thing, see if I can figure it out. I had it set up earlier. This is my husband, PhatMFT.
Good evening, everybody.
And I will just constantly drop his name and say, ooh, you do Nike slides and UGG Tasmans. Okay, I don't know what those are, but I have a pair of Uggs. Hold on. Hold, please. You can say something about yourself. Tell them about your collecting.
Let me see. Favorite pen, Mickey, legendary.
Oh, just drop that right there. Mickey Legendary. Anybody?
5 of 25.
Number 5 of 25.
That's the one that I'll never let go of.
You heard it here, folks. Never let go. These are Uggs. You'll have to show me. We'll have to have a chat and show our boots or whatever. Okay, so we are just starting out talking about being an everyday collector, and I think anybody that's tuning in is either already an everyday collector because they're I know those ones are pretty cool though, and I go hiking in them. I just wear them like boots. I don't really do anything about that. But just how, when you're in the digital realm of collecting, you're doing this thing like every day, right? You've got some kind of active engagement in whatever it is you're doing, whether it's looking for the next drop or trading or box breaks or whatever. I think that in the digital world, it's very different than in the physical world, or is it? What's the difference? So can you tell me how you breached into NFTs? Because without his story, I don't have any NFTs.
Comics, comic cards, and VV specifically, but quickly that led to Disney Pinnacle, and I had known of Top Shot clearly, and just been kind of hanging around, picking stuff up here and there when I can.
Yeah. And then he met me and he was like, look at these things. And I was like, I don't know about these things, right? Wait, you have the boots that Christoph has? Hold up.
Let's say.
Please. We need to go visit Mac in Canada and you need to be wearing these things ASAP.
North Carolina's finest here.
Yeah.
Swamp camo.
Swamp camo. Oh yeah, you know. You have to keep your feet warm. I really need to see you. We're gonna need a photograph and photographic evidence. Oh, I don't have Christoph on here. I think I took Christoph off. Oh way. Yeah, so this is a weird space to be because I think the thing that got us in this space talking about collectibles with other people was just simply the fact that he introduced me to them in the first place, right? And he's like, hey, check it out. If you put your stuff on the internet, the Pinnacle people will put your page on the front, like your pin book on the front. And I was like, I'm going to try, you know? And the community aspect of digital collectibles, I think, is what I find really interesting. I know Matt's been part of other digital collectible groups. The only collectible group I'm part of is Disney Pinnacle. And as we kind of go throughout this like first iteration of us just like trying to introduce who we are and why we're here and kind of just engaging with you guys as best we can on this little tiny box. I promise I'll be on a better streaming device soon. I have them. But yeah, anyway, so tell me about digital communities that you've been a part of and what you find the most engaging.
Oh, I think they move pretty quickly, but that's what the beauty I think of Pinnacle in particular has been. It's been sticking around a little bit longer than most. But it's good to see different platforms kind of revive themselves is the best word. It's impressive to watch the whole community, even beyond ours here with Disney Pinnacle grow, because when they grow, I think we all grow. So we just have to start working together, honestly.
I don't know what I just did. That's cool. Hey, how did that go? See when things pop up. Sorry, I have like ADHD. I did not mean to cut you off. It's like, what is that? Did I
That's
just do
okay.
that?
No tech over here.
We're learning as we go here, guys. That's the beauty of it. I've been super supported by the Collectin and Connectin fam. I bet it's all you guys logged in here right now. Check it out. So one of the cool things about Pinnacle, at least that I've experienced, and I know like I've had conversations with Polly and Banana Mac, and I've tuned into a bunch of y'all's like podcasts at different times. And I think some of the stuff I find interesting about NBA Top Shot is like there's all this stuff I didn't know that you could do. And every time I tell somebody about Disney Pinnacle that's in Top Shot, they're like, I didn't know you could do that, right? So I think that we have a lot to teach each other about our ooh, what does that say? Can you guys hear us? Oh, look, things are happening. I bet Polly's helping. It's probably Polly. Anyway, or I did that and I didn't know that I did that. This is a learning curve, guys. So keep encouraging us. Yay. Anyway, just the community that's built around it. But anyway, I need to take 1 second to take a pause and regroup for just a sec so I can open up my app. The current drop. Oh, look, here I am. This is what I was talking about, right? You open up your app and they're like, hey guys, by the way, check it out. Oh, there I am. So exciting. I love, look at these Wally pins. How cute.
That's my favorite pin book ever, right there. I think.
I can't see what's happening. I put it somewhere and I can't. Now we can't see the chat, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Let me if I click it. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Okay, how did I do this? I closed that. Okay, check this out. Ready? Those are cool. Those are DDs. Oh, so sorry.
You know what?
Check this out. Check out the legendary. Which one should I show here? I have the, oh, the number 3 of 5 mini. And let me make sure I've got my sound on so you guys can hear this. Here's one thing I like. I always like to like, how far can I push the pin? What can I do with it? And if you spin it like a certain angle, the little box like totally turns around and you can still see what. It's pretty cool, right?
Where's the feed here?
I don't know. I'm learning as I go. I don't know where the feed is. Is the feed running in the Discord, guys? Oh, wait, I can't see. I can't see the chat. This is the problem. Oh, real talk, Briar. Do you think that Shrek should ever come to Disney Pinnacle Pins, or is DreamWorks product different? Okay, thank you. I had to click it. Sorry, I'm learning. Okay. Do I think Shrek should come? Here's what I think. I think that Disney Pinnacle is going to be the digital collectible, because with the opening of them getting 20th century, like absolutely made them open up movies that you couldn't imagine. And like, who is like a 90s person right here? Right here? Pulp Fiction is a 20th century. Like, they're just dropped the Alien. And when they dropped Alien, they made a 1 of 1 Genesis pin for Alien, which is 20th century, which is like, what? Did we just see that they minted that? Am I reading this wrong? So if I read it wrong, somebody tell me. But like, I was trying to catch up while I was in Disney and the Legendary was going down. And I'd have to say that that Alien drop was pretty cool. So if you didn't get that yet, I would. Oh, here. I was showing my Ratatouille pins to try to like show it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here we go. Check these out. I just think that DreamWorks and Disney fight. I think that DreamWorks has the guy who, like, Disney was like, yeah, you're not good enough for us. And every single DreamWorks movie is in some way, shape, or form making fun of a Disney movie, and to include just all of it. So I think it would be pretty epic if Pinnacle got DreamWorks, because it would be like a right back to DreamWorks.
I think they're
But
ops. I think they're ops,
I
right?
think it's very separate, right? And it's hard because you like one thing or the other, or you like them both. I know my friends go to Universal, and I saw a video of Mario Brothers World, and like, I absolutely love Disney parks. Like, they're just the best thing in the whole entire world. Yo, it looked like you were in the game. I'm like, I need to go there and just ride the ride and hear the little Yoshi guy making his noise. Yes, I do know the things that are Disney. I try to know the things that are Disney. I like to do all of the scrolling. You know how people like doom scroll? I Disney doom scroll. I like Disney, Disney, Disney. Like, oh, this new CEO, this guy likes integration. This guy likes digital. This guy likes coffee. I don't know. He just seems like he's a cool, chill dude. And I think that the opportunity for integration in the park is pretty high. We had fun playing with like his VV Xenomorph, that like trying to show off the Pinnacle pin, just like trying to get other collectors to see that, you know, we don't have to just be like, yo, my NFT is better than your NFT. Like, maybe if the NFTs are doing similar things, maybe it's cool to do them all. And maybe there's a way we can engage them together. And it was like fun. We had like a fun time
Oh yeah.
trying to. And the best part is, half of that video, I didn't even know what was going on. I thought he was recording my voice, and he wasn't. So I had to like, you know, and so it was like funny and fun to kind of play with these digital assets that we have, that I think you know, we're looking for ways to utilize them, right? Here I am wearing the Pixie, right? It's pretty cool. It's made by Crypto Slabs, right? Gotta love. Oh, sorry. And I might have to turn it down a notch because it could just be that it's not picking it up perfect because it's really hard
Looks
to catch.
great in the parks.
It looks amazing, right? So we got an opportunity to do the Hilton Anaheim Quest in California. And during the Hilton Anaheim Quest, we ran around and scanned, geotagged. That's the best I got. If I said it wrong or you know better, please just correct it in the chat. I try my best at all times. Anyway, and geolocated, like you could scan it and then it knew, oh no, you're here. And if you were not there, it wouldn't let you scan it, right? So you get in line, you get another QR code. So there's one in the lobby, one in the QR code, one in the room, and then one somewhere else in the park, or one somewhere else in the hotel, you know, and
Worked like a charm. And I think I landed DD that day, along with hanging out with some really amazing collectors, Apache, the hotel lady at the front desk. Amazing
yeah,
memories.
Barb at the Hilton Anaheim is like the coolest, raddest chick because she was like, teach me about it, you know, and then like we all kind of traded board. Clint was like, let me hook her up.
I bet Barb's got a pretty solid collection now because,
Go Barb.
yeah, hit us up, Barb.
Yeah, and the thing that's crazy is my daughter and I just went down to Disney World, and in Disney World we stayed at the Coronado Springs, which is like super chill, really relaxed little spot. You know, we get in there, it's like welcome family on the mirror on the screen. She's like, this place is so fancy. You know, you get pay $99 for a grown up. If your kid's under 10, they eat free. You get a sit down meal, a regular meal, and then like a snack. Like, what? But in that experience, guess what they had? Just like in the Hilton, it was called a quest. They had quests throughout the resort. So I can see how very quickly Pinnacle could be added as a reward for completing the quest, and how very quickly I could walk into my hotel room with a welcome sign and a QR code for anyone to come in to scan it, right? And because they're constantly in the resort showing you um, Disney Plus and all the things about that membership. My prediction, like I hope that it comes this way because we had such a good time. You know, just like Mad said, we got to meet people. We got to like check out a new thing that is just mind blowing, the Pixie by Crypto Slabs, which allows people to have the visibility of, here, let me turn it down a notch, to have the visibility of it, you know, while you're in line. So we walk into the park and I'm like, oh, you know, whatever. I got the thing around my neck, 45 lanyards and all nervous and because it's super cool. And he's like, all right, I'll take your picture. I was like, I want my picture with Minnie Mouse. And like, oh my God, I'm old. Why am I doing this? Oh, whatever. Cool. It's Disney. It's so fun. I don't care anymore. And so I get in line and I wait. We're walking up and he's recording. And she's like, you know, what is that? And the thing that I found really cool about the Pixie is that the cast members have seen every Disney collectible ever. They've seen everybody's pictures, they've seen the artists, they've seen people getting signatures. The cast members are like, yo, this thing is pretty cool. So that was like, oops, sorry if it's a little tilted. That was like a pretty cool experience to have that interaction and to then like hear their story of how they became at Disney and all that jazz. So that's something that I've been really enjoying.
Looking forward to the next game or reward or next contest. What do they even call it?
The quest.
The quest,
Yeah.
yes. Looking forward to the next quest. Put it somewhere where there's great weather, or maybe somewhere where everybody can get to it, like north, south, east, and west.
Oh yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, they have all kinds of Disney events all over the place all the time. So that part is pretty cool. Let's see if I can. Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, by the way, check him out. Number one, Eeyore. Anybody like Eeyore? Who is your favorite in the chat? If you're able to drop in the chat, if you have a Winnie the Pooh favorite, who is your favorite? Check him out. Ooh. Wait, that's not Winnie the Pooh. That's Avatar. Hold on. I have not put the Xenomorph on here yet, but that's on my list.
Definitely love the alien drop.
Piglet. Where's the piggy? Here's the piggy. Go ahead. Go.
Looking forward to the what is it? We're getting Predator 2 on VV pretty soon. So I think that's one to maybe we see that. I think that's could be eligible too, if I'm not mistaken. Think about that, right? Predator pin. Little magic reveal with Arnold.
Do it! I'm over here. Come on, right now. He's like, sorry. What are you waiting for? It's like my favorite. Do it. Sorry.
We have to get a list of possible IP. Big speculation.
Any bad? I don't know. I'll do.
Who do y'all want to see
Yeah.
Disney Pinnacle get? Because I guess we can get anything they have the rights to now. Which is
what about do 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 do? Guess what I saw in the like Disney garb where everything is mixed together at the parks? Straight up Bart Simpson. I said, "Oh snap! Is Bart Simpson coming to Disney World? That's amazing. That would be so crazy. So crazy." Cool. Hey, how about this?
all right, here we go. Let's see, basketball.
We're gonna do a little basketball here, which is always really fun with me. And so I have a question for him because I know these people because I think they're pretty rad. I think Wemby's just like a rock star and has brought all the heart back to basketball. And it's the reason I'm watching basketball again, like all the time, and being like, hashtag NBA Top Shot this all the time. Yo, hashtag NBA Top Shot this, because these moments are really, really cool. And then I started playing with the few moments that I have. Anyway, side note, they're really cool. And I'm having a lot of fun doing what I do with my pinnacle pins with the NBA Top Shot stuff. It's such a good time. Anyway, so my question was, what is this deal? I saw a Wemby Duncan comparison, and I know you like Duncan, so you want to.
Let's see. I'll start by saying I got rid of one of my favorite Webby moments, but I flipped back into something on Disney Pinnacle that I really needed. So I'm not going to be heartbroken about it because I looked to pick it back up. It was the one from the game opener this year. That was the most amazing dunk I think I ever saw. Somebody let me know which one that is because I'm trying to I'm going to start trying to build a good collection. But I have been on all day NFL all day for a little while.
Which Wemby?
The from the opening the game the first game of the season where he did like the reverse dunk or whatever. It was a rare moment.
Yeah, long arms.
But I had to pick it back up. So if any of you guys have any ball players in your family right now, you know the season's like kind of coming to an end, and so that makes me think of the playoffs, and you know who you guys got is my thought. Definitely Spurs fans. We were always Lakers fans due to just LeBron. Not that we're bandwagon fans, but pretty much watched his whole run, and now you know we get to watch Webby carry the torch and just look at his team. And so I'm gonna be picking up all the castles. I definitely got some good Panini moments.
Wait. Thanks. This is a shout out to Mac. I'm like, Mac, before I go on this thing, everyone's trying to explain what a triple double is. What is a triple double? What? And the next thing you know, today was a good day. So anyway, like she's like, it's so easy. And then she explained it, and my brain exploded into a million pieces, and then I understood. So thanks to Mac, I understand that. And then we talked about how easy football is to explain to people and why people make it so complex. I don't know. So thank you. Go Castle. Castle is a freaking monster, and I absolutely, positively just, the Spurs are just like watching a long time ago in the 90s and just people really trying. And I love Wemby's call to everybody to be like, yo, go out there and have heart at this all-star. I can't. I'm so excited for this all-star game.
All right. Was going to tap into, yes, Castle clearly going to be the man. He's definitely not just a role player. Does it all. Does everything that Webby isn't going to be doing. Definitely have some pretty cool Panini moments of the two. Those are some of my most treasured NFTs, digital collectibles. As a whole, I mean, I gotta say I got the Spurs this year. So let me know who y'all got, and we got the Spurs. That's who we're going to be supporting. I don't think the Lakers can take them out by any means, and that would be my other choice. And just because I always root for LeBron. But yeah, I definitely think basketball collectibles as a whole, whether they're moments, cards, that's the way to go. You can never. I don't think I've seen none of the drops. All of them sell out. So I got to pick up some more NBA Top Shot personally. I do think I got about 300 or so, and I'm gonna keep trying to hold on to some better stuff and get a little more involved with the challenges, the trade-ins. I get on some of them. I got one of the shirts. I was like trade in moments for a shirt.
Oh, that was
I was
cool.
like, send it to me. I'll wear it. I'll wear it next time.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how to do that stuff, so I know Mac and I are gonna like go through and like try to make it easy for me. But I realized while I was making my video, I had two of the same castle common moments. So if anybody wants to swap, oh,
That's part of what's going to make the community work, and that's why Dapper is the strongest and probably has the most potential. That's why, you know, BriarJay got on board and was like, "Hey, I'm down for Disney Pinnacle," and now she's got you got like a Cooper Flag moment, right?
I have a Cooper flag, and I also have the Otanis on Panini. But we're not going to talk about Panini because I want to talk about. Hold on. Do it.
All right, so basketball, the season, the players, it's all about it, you know.
Hang tight. Boop. Check it out. Ooh. I love this thing. Look at this one. This one? Okay, so if you haven't seen Turning Red and you are female or you have a daughter, you should watch it because you'll laugh your tush off on Disney Plus. And if you don't know about Disney Plus perks, I'm gonna tell you here real quick because this was in my notes to do. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, we're doing good. Cool. So if you don't know, with Disney Plus in the US, you sign in, you get your Disney Plus perks, log in the bottom left corner. Disney Pinnacle's right there loaded up. And you can log in and you get a free mystery capsule of like whatever is in the storefront at that time. And sometimes you get something pretty cool, right? Okay, check it out. So anyway, I was getting back to Disney Plus. So this movie is like, I think really cool for kids to watch, but it's funny to have like an 8-year-old be like, what is a period, you know, from watching the movie. So you have to like kind of explain what happens in it. But the reason I bought this pin specifically because she was solid and squealed like, and now because of that we'll watch the movie and we look at the pins. And I think that one of the things that Disney Plus does or Disney Pinnacle does is it engages you back into Disney. I want to know more about the parks. I want to know more about the movies. I want to know more about Walt Disney. I want to rewatch everything I grew watching. And I found that Disney Plus allows me to do that. But without Disney Pinnacle, I would not be logging into my Disney Plus every day. And I know that for sure. And, you know, there's this kind of motto in the community, collect what you love. But I think what ends up happening is the community is what I end up really loving about Pinnacle. And so then I collect more because I want to continue being part of the community and collecting with the community and growing with the community, you know? So sorry. Anyway, Disney Plus is awesome. I will give a shout out to them right now. They're crushing it. I took a screenshot of the Skeleton Crew being filmed, which I haven't watched. Has anybody watched that on? I think it's like the next season. Has anybody watched that? Drop it in the chat if you haven't. Drop your favorite Star Wars, any iteration, TV show, animation, movie, whatever in the chat.
Want to see
Because
some more Rebels?
oh, dude, we need the Muppets so bad. Do 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 do. Bar shiver shiver shiver.
Animated,
Shiver.
animated.
I got it all. I got them all. Oh God, the treasures just alone, the treasure set just alone from the Muppets, like meep 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 meep. My brain is like mana mana do 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 do. Like who doesn't love the Muppets? The fact that it is back is like mind blowing to me. And there you guys go. Clearly, I watched a lot of that when I was like,
It happened.
yeah.
See it.
I sing a lot of songs. It's fine. This is how we live our life. I asked my daughter to tell her teacher today, hey, you should, but her teacher was sick. She should do other people's parents make up songs about their life, or is that just my mom? You know, so check this page out. This is one of my favorites. But anything that is like teal is going to kind of be for the win every time, or green. And if you don't know, now you know. This is a magic reveal. I think I turned it up. This is the longest magic reveal, and this is the longest magic reveal. And the thing that I find interesting is that like we had to have two sets in order to even be allowed to purchase this pin, which is cool. And then obviously I have more than one because it was on the marketplace. But I think that set I know of the Toy Story 30th collection anniversary collection, you got as many as you had completed sets. This is another good one. I'm segueing into Star Wars. Don't worry, guys. This is where I'm going. I see you. I was just kind of, this is like my moment to just like,
Pin book it up.
I love the pin books. Oh, there's D23. And speaking of D23, I just wanted to bring up, think about this, guys. The first year they show Pinnacle is 2024. And if I'm wrong, put it in the chat. I try to be right. Sometimes, you know, they had the pins, right? This one, this guy. Or, right? Or am I wrong on my year? Come on, dude.
D23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we saw Robert
Yeah.
completed the 23-mint set of the legendary. Congrats to him.
Oh, yeah.
If you're on here, speak up.
Yeah. So anyway, my phone is just geeking out. It's not anything wrong with anybody, but this phone is like busted. So I have a new one. Anyway, this is from 2024. And then in 2025, they launched the Global, right? And in that time from launching Global, the things that have come to Pinnacle came at a pretty rapid rate, you know, was basically what everybody was looking for, but also what Pinnacle actually needed, which is 24/7 marketplace and 24/7 trading. And, you know, being in the parks and watching how pin trading really works and how serious people are about their pins, like Disney has to put little locks on all of them. I think a standard pin is like $11.95. I might be wrong. Maybe it's $16.95, right? And there's all of this like, I never know what set it is. When I'm here, There it is. That's the one I wanted to show you guys. Dude, there's the Star Wars. Okay, let's get to the chat. Can you read the chat?
Also, everybody's picking up malls.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I'm hearing we're early. That's for sure. Appreciate the acknowledgement, Tony G. My man,
What up? My phone is glitching, even though it has a
the
lovely
real G.
ring. Yeah,
Uh,
okay, let's just talk about the real G.
story.
Go, go, go.
Walking around the convention center. So NFTs brings that. You know, if you want to just kind of get lost and
Okay,
hang out in a place you've never really been.
Let's try that again in an instant replay. Name that movie in the chat. Okay, so the Apache's like, hey guys, I'm gonna go on the Anaheim quest. I was like, no, you're not. You're not allowed to go on this thing without me. I'm going on it too. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. So he gets there and he's like, I can't find one of the codes. So then
Yes.
I looked at him and I was like, he kind of threw this like light challenge out to the group, but like I feel like we need to accomplish this task because I love these pins so much. I want to see what this has and like what it has in store for the future. And so, we had a kid-free weekend and we were like right out there. And
I got you. So first of all, who crosses country to go get 6 mystery caps? First of all, and but we did in a good way, and I wouldn't have changed.
Hey, who takes their 7-year-old on a 2-week trip through Alaska? I did. Yeah, going across to California.
While it was on fire.
While it was on fire. That is true. It was a wildfire. It was wild. Literally.
Yeah, so the story goes, we're hanging out all day. We can't find the last poster. Nobody can find the last poster. And somehow we end up walking back and we're strolling, hanging out. And we're cutting through the parking garage, cut through the back of the motel. And I think we may have been the only people that saw it originally. And
well, we kept asking these people. Okay, so here's what happened. So we meet Apache, but like, dude, you're cool, and we're like, dude, you're cool, right? And so let's go find these QR codes or whatever. And then they get on like a call with all these other people in the group, and so they're all like camaraderie. I'm like Dora the Explorer, like running through all the levels trying to find it, going up and like, hey guys, have you seen a thing? It looks like this. This is what the logo looks like. Da, 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 da. And yeah, they had seen it. They all knew it was there. And then we just didn't understand where they were telling us to look. So that's pretty
so
funny.
the best part, you got like-minded collectors. Whoa, nice catch.
Ninja.
Like-minded collectors meeting up and getting to know one another, popping mystery capsules.
Who doesn't want to pop caps together? That's always a good time. I was like, what? We should do it. Let's do it. Pop caps.
So, that's what collecting is about. And then, you throw in our platform, which has trading, which really wasn't done before. And then the contest where we got a bunch of free stuff. Just to recap, it's like, I look forward to, we do, excuse me. I think everybody looks forward to what's next in the communities. And, I just think they all align. Top Shot aligns, talking about basketball and who's going to win this year. Our families and the kids and the sports players out there. I know we got some baseballers out there.
Okay, well, hold on. Time out. Speaking of baseball, who loves baseball? I know that has nothing to do with anything.
Oh, yeah, listen to this.
Just drop it in the chat. Whatever your favorite team is. So, by the way, D23 has a baseball game. You guys, the Cavs are going to win. Oh my. Okay. We'll talk about that in just one moment.
James Harden, the beard.
Uh,
Who was that other guy that was hitting all those threes? Help me out, somebody.
I know what I'm looking for. What? There it is.
Get him, LA.
Okay, so anyway, so I'm scrolling like I want to go to a basketball game. I want to go to this game. I want to go to the game. The Baltimore Orioles are playing the A's, and the giveaway to the first 15,000 people is a Tupac. Yes, friends,
Camping in
a
Baltimore.
Tupac bobblehead. And let me just show you.
I think they're already selling on eBay for like $10K.
Listen, no joke, okay? You know, you do things, you learn stuff. My mom worked in prisons and helped people in ways I probably would never understand, but she loved Tupac. Like every time I'd go to move her car or get in her car, I'd be like, "Brr, brr," and it'd be like, just Tupac, just like, just super loud. And I love Tupac. So it's around Mother's Day. My mom is somewhere more blessed, and I'm going to get that dang bobblehead. I can't wait to get in that line for that. I'm gonna try to load something here onto the Pixie so that I can get you something else to look at.
Be in line. Rain, snow. Camped out.
I don't think you're gonna have to be camped out. You just have to know, like, everyone goes to Pickles Pub, whatever that old lifestyle of mine. Right. Shh, back in the day. It was cool. So hang tight. I'm gonna flip
All
the
right, so
script.
back to the players and the families. It's gonna connect, I mean, we have basketball players that are very gamer minded teenagers, and you know uh
Gamer minded teenagers. Okay. His son is 16. He just turned 16. And he's like, what would be really cool? You guys, these NFTs don't make any sense, but you know what would be so cool? If there were like these things on your phone where there were clips of NBA moments. And I went, hold up, dude. I can show you some moments right here. Your dad and I collect those things. And so I think that the evolution of these NFTs, especially the ones that we're talking about here that Dapper Labs makes, I don't know much about NFL all day, but I do know about a little bit about NBA Top Shot, a little bit, and Disney Pinnacle. And I think that when these gamer kids are moving up, like I think that they're gonna really understand and get more deep into these types of collectibles. So I think if you're in this like, oh man, crypto's really bad right now and pins are low or moments are low on the market, you got to take my nana's advice. Hold on and just like ride the wave if it's something that you love. And if you don't love it, then I'd say let it, do your thing. But like, I love my pins. People always send me a trade. I forget that I need to trade people. I'm so sorry. Y'all are super nice people. But I don't, it's like I sold a few pins when I first started, and I never wanted to sell another pin. I call myself Tiny
I
Diamond.
only know one person that hasn't listed a pin.
What's that? What's that person's name? And how many pins do they have? Can we pull? I'm gonna try to pull it up right now.
So yes, they're discovering digital collectibles, whereas I would imagine for probably about 5 or 6 years they just didn't like them because I like them, or they were not cool, or they heard a clip about how a bunch of people got scammed or lost a bunch of money, and because people did. and so on and so forth. But the potential is that he's going to keep balling. The NBA is probably going to stay popular. We're going to move on a little bit in this moment we're all in the world, and the people that have been collecting, they're just going to really appreciate having held on, because it's all relative. And we put a lot of effort into our collections, and so it's become a family thing, I think, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I think that the pinnacle and being able to like pack rip some physical cards and then like show the moments at the same time, I think is like, it's just interesting to engage with collecting in a different way. You know, my daughter just kind of likes to like spin them and watch magic reveals and hear the noise, and I makes me think of the movies I watched and why I love Walt Disney and what he created and what he would really think about it. You know, we've got this new CEO who's like very digital forward thinking. There's all kinds of augmented reality stuff. It's like you go to Disney and they're like, take a picture like this. You're like, okay. And then you get the picture and there's like Tink in your hand. You're like, cool. Or you like walk out of a ride and it's like zip zap zoop into your phone and you've got these things.
Yeah, we'll be using the tech more regularly, I think. Not just at the park. I think it's just some of the collectibles are just going to be everyday things.
Ooh, I did a thing.
You got it on there, right?
I got mall on there.
Lot of activity on mall.
What do you guys think about mall? What have been the sales on mall? Let me see. Can you pull it up on?
A couple $100, 200, 250 range.
Okay. Where can I see that? I gotta go on to Fun.
But yes, our collections, the state of NFTs in general, I think is moving in a good direction. We've been down for a while, yet I don't think I ever stopped really collecting or making moves or trying to flip something to get more or cash out or yeah, I mean, Vivi is still kicking. They're making some moves. I'm still a fan. I go for little drops just because I want to read the comics. I can tell you that their platform is evolving very quickly, and they're at a moment right now where it's kind of I mean, the product is great. That's never been a question. The Venom drop, the list goes on. There's so many. I mean, there's like hundreds of them at this point, and we get to kind of share some of that stuff. And who's to say Disney Pinnacle doesn't just do other things too and expand, because all the platforms are expanding. Vivi is really updated just this week. They're going to a new chain. Vivi is going public. Did anybody talk about that?
No, yeah, I don't know, but what I could say is at least what I think is the top collector in Pinnacle has 28,292 pins as of this moment on Flovana.
And is a great person.
One of the best people I've ever met. And, I think that this is something that I did want to bring up and I made a note on, and I think that is something to really make note of, the Disney Pinnacle allows for in Disney collecting that other things in Disney collecting doesn't allow for. And I'm not dissing any of the other Disney collecting because girlfriend's got like 300 pounds in physical pins at this point. You know what I mean? And couture and this and that, I have all the things. I totally just lost. Oh, sorry. This is why I write notes down. It's late.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Physical pin with the redemption. Send it in the mail. I think one of the only physical digital Disney Pinnacle pins is the Halloween ones, right? With the
There's a so there's the pink a la mode ones, the pumpkin ones that came out, and you're gonna actually still get those in the parks in a mystery pack. And then they're the Valentine's ones, right? The Valentine's ones. And shout
those
out
should be
to
super valuable.
password is Taco. I know you like those Valentines.
Those are real ones,
And
yes.
and I know that they have real ones. So what I was gonna say is one of the things that Disney Pinnacle offers is inclusivity and accessibility to the pin collecting community, because when you are at the park to pin trade, you have to trade. It does encourage conversation, but so does digital pin trading. So does the digital pin community. And for people who are super busy and can't get to the park, maybe they don't have the finances to go to the park. Maybe they're sick and can't go to the park. Maybe you have 45 kids and you just can't, it's not attainable. Or maybe you have one kid and it's not attainable. Whatever your situation may be, I truly believe, and I've been in the project now almost a year, that this is the most accessible to a Disney community that is positive and also supportive, and you don't have to wait in line at the park to get a pin. You can wait in a digital line. One thing I'd like to do is open up lives while we're waiting in lines for some LE drops, right? LE drops are usually on Thursdays. So these are things that I think we could do together and just talk and hang out and people come up and talk Pinnacle. But I think that, you know, the community and the friendships, even if they're just somebody that says hi, good morning to you every day, the kindness that is coming from the community of these pin traders that I experience is really nice. And I think that I'm just really thankful for the opportunity to be part of a great community, and for people to even want to like talk about Pinnacle or talk about anything with us online, I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, from day one, they've got it. The artwork, the look of the product, the IP of it, the rollout, and the platform that TopShot had already built was just ready. And then you start to learn about flow, and definitely there's just a ton of potential in all of that working together. And so there's a lot of good platforms out there, I think. And to me, I think it's something that has a stigma, but like when you tell people you're buying DC comics and you're selling them for hundreds of bucks, or they think that you're just crazy and you're wasting money. But to me, the collecting part was just about like reading comics. That's how it started for me, or collecting cards that were related to comic cards, and then going further back, like probably everybody here, collecting baseball cards with your family, your parent, your somebody you look up to, or family member, your dad. Um, just going to card shows. So why don't we have, that's a good thing. The card conventions.
Ooh.
How do we elaborate on taking digital collectibles to card convention level status that it was in the that it's always been, and that it is like national level.
Well, our little, can you show them what we got when we went to our little town's comic convention?
The local stuff.
The stuff that we,
Oh.
yeah, the ones that we picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have like a cool comic shop nearby, and they host a comic book convention, and I'm totally gonna try to get a table. I'm like in line to get a table place. It's just to go as a collector and share. Anybody who wants to go in their time want to share, your NFTs with me. We can go to collector conventions and just go share them together at a collaborative table or something. Sorry, I want to put this pin on here and I'm being distracted. What you got? Oh, just here. Let me see them. Let's just hold them up. Check it out. They can't see. You just hold them up. This is a show and share.
All right, here we go.
This
We
is
have
like,
to,
hold on.
can't just
Roll
show it.
call. Roll call. Everybody sit on your square. Okay. We all sitting on our square. Okay. This is the first show and share we're going to have. But this is also like a 15-minute segment. So anybody wants to show and share during this time, we want to talk Disney. We want to talk NBA. But, you know, we like the community. We want you to feel like you have a place to stand on stage and share what you got because we think you're cool too. Go ahead.
All right. So first of all, a lovely woman, my wife, BriarJay, hooked me up with a nice collection here, and so it has to roll out in a certain way. So you have first appearance of Spider-Man, which I don't have on me, but in the black suit. Can't show that. I think it's number 252, Amazing Spider-Man. All right, here we go. Amazing Spider-Man 299, which is speculated first appearance of Venom. There's a little clip in here, a little mini part where Venom makes his cameo. I'm sure somebody could tell me, show you, but
Well, wait a minute. Do you have this in digital format?
that one I believe so, yes.
Here's what's so cool. You can have your cool graded thing. And by the way, Target, shout out to anybody who loves Target, had these like shadow things and we just slipped them. We just hung them right on the wall and they slip right in there. It's super perfect. But check it out. Next.
So yes,
You can read them. You can still read them when you have the digital. Sorry, you can have the digital asset. Go.
Do I have a digital copy on VV? Yes, of that comic, absolutely. And there's, I obviously can't read it, and so there's even on their app now a section where they keep track of whether you've read the comic that you have digitally, which to me presents more challenges, more contests, because all you have to do is read.
Hey, if encourages read it, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, get
shout out dyslexics.
NFT rewards for reading your actual NFT. Imagine that. All right, this is Little Grell. This is what they recognize as the first appearance of Venom, because there's two apparently. And so, I don't have a lot of keys because I'm kind of a new collector to comics specifically, physically, although I've had a couple throughout my life. My beautiful wife got me these. And this would follow up with more McFarlane. I forget exactly.
Shout out Video Shane McFarlane.
316. That's just a beautiful cover. So this is kind of, I think, when his story just pops off. I got to go read the rest of them. But when I was younger, yes, absolutely. Venom was my favorite. The trifecta.
Oh, look what's on the back. Yo, look what's on the back, guys. Look at what's on the back. Hold up. Take these. I don't want to drop them. It says 1991-1992 Fleer basketball player photo cards. New updated series. Collect Mutombo. Oh! I see people I actually know.
And I got a story about Mutombo.
Okay, hold up.
Playing for Georgetown. He was on the bench. Lonzo Mourning got 2 fouls early. And so in checks Dikembe Mutombo, and his myth is born because Alonzo Mourning gets 2 fouls in a nationally televised game. And next thing you go, Mutombo. So your boy, the legend, don't mess with him.
Don't mess with the legend. Who is your favorite of all time basketball player? And if you have an NBA Top Shot moment, I don't know how you share it in the chat, but if you have a favorite one, find a way to share it in the chat because I think they're cool. And I like finding music. The song I made mine to is a song about Dennis Rodman. And I'm not wearing a Dennis Rodman shirt today because I just like thought it might be too extra. Uh-oh.
Tim Duncan.
Hold on. I thought it was my 8-year-old entering the chat, but she did not enter the chat. The dog is barking in the basement though. Anyway, yeah, the is about a Dennis Rodman somebody. He's gonna tell you about Timmy Duncan here.
Oh yes,
You got
that's just my favorite player.
Oh,
Tim
that's
Duncan.
his favorite player, Tim Duncan.
Definitely,
Isn't Tim Duncan from North Carolina or something cool like that?
played
Isn't
for Wake Forest?
Isn't Cooper Flagg from North Carolina? No.
He's from Maine.
Oh,
But
I do
they
this
also
wrong every time.
the great state of North Carolina, where some would
Who is
definitely
playing right now that's from North Carolina?
say is some of the best.
Who's the rookie? Is there a rookie from North Carolina right now?
The Boozers are there this year, which is
Ignore me.
Cam Boozer's kids.
Ignore me. You know what? There is this guy in Charlotte, and he's kind of crushing it, but I don't remember what his name is because I don't remember people's names, and that is not because I don't care. It is just something that I struggle with. What is that guy's the cool guy's name?
Colin Knippel.
Oh, okay. Thank you. See, this is what we do. Check out my Grogu. Who likes Mandalorian? Did we get any Star Wars information in there?
Not a lot, but
That's okay.
let's see. So I gotta say, collecting definitely aligns with tech, the future. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised when a lot of the nostalgic old stuff just disappears real quick. And so the things that we're able to hold on, they're not just, it's not, some would say hoarding, some would say we're greedy, but it's really more about preservation. I found some pretty cool collections and just been like, this is worth keeping around because it invokes something. So I think when you hit a moment and you open a moment on Top Shot, it does the same thing. I've landed some pretty cool ones on that. Whenever I've hit secret rares on Vivi, it's like I try to hold on to them because I think there's a lot of potential in rarity. I really think the key is engagement. So staying busy with your NFTs and using them for things specifically that Dapper does with trade-ins and just working and making small micro deals. And so that's pretty much like the beauty of how the things that we buy that we love, we get to use them too. And it's not just it's not just on your screen.
It's 10:30. We did it. We made the time.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I was trying to update my stupid silly pixie. I love this pixie. It's not stupid, it's fantastic. It's absolutely wonderful. That's just me being very tired. And thank you. Thank you. You can reach me on the CNC Discord channel and the BriarJay like Fairy Pin Mother Cafe, I think is what we got it called. And reach out, ask me questions about Pinnacle. We kind of rambled a little bit today and just went with it and went organic. I had like all these notes and was like trying to be organized. I was like the former teacher in me. But if you have any questions about Disney Pinnacle, how to onboard people, how to help, if you've got a friend that needs help, if you want to know how to get your Disney Plus perks, if you want to learn a little bit more about the Pixie and the experience, anything that you have that you want to know, tell me about. If there's an article you want me to focus on, I can do some research and write things. I'm here to be part of the community and I want to put out content and information that you guys want. So we're going to be here the first and third Thursday, I think, of every month at this time, if this time works. And if it doesn't, give us feedback. So, I had wrote like, hey, do you want to join our live? Reach out. Hey, do you want to get to know us so you'll feel comfortable joining the live? Reach out. Hey, you want to share something? Guess what? Reach out. It's okay. I'm like, we're just normal people and we think you're cool. And thank you for giving us your time, energy, and attention this evening. Really appreciate you so much.
Yeah, send some trades.
What?
Send some trades.
Some Mac, we need to have a 101 Top Shot so I can start like playing the games. Because once we do that, then you guys know I'm like totally done for. Right.
Good night.
So anyway, have a good night. I think y'all are rad. Bye.